anything else I should prepare specifically for this race?
I would make sure that on your aerobic building rides right now for the next couple weeks, make sure you're squeezing in, I'd say, some intervals where you're really pushing hard. If you have a coach and he's got you in a specific program, say, hey, I want to do some turn-ups for this, and doing like a minute all out as hard as you can ride, a minute recovery, and doing that for 10 minutes, take a 10-minute break between it, and do that for 2 reps of that. So minute all out, minute easy recovery, minute all out, like as fast as you can go. It's even better if you do it on a climb, because you usually won't have the stops. And that'll get your legs a little more used to that all-out exertion without totally tweaking your ride. You can still do your normal ride, but that'll take a half an hour between the first set of 10 minutes, having a 10-minute break, and then the second set of 10 minutes. You'll still get a normal ride in, but that'll get your legs used to pushing hard on the bike, which I think for coming from a swimming background is going to be the hardest thing for you to get used to. Are you doing track workouts at all, or intervals on your running?
I'm not a track out.
And that's easy to do too. I mean, same kind of pattern, but I would do it a little bit longer duration, where you're doing a normal 8 to 10 mile run. Is that kind of where your long runs are at right now?
Yeah, maybe a little shorter, but yeah, 8 to 10 once in a while.
Okay, so on like whatever your medium distance day would be, like, so if your long runs are 8 miles, your medium distance is 4 to 6. Going out, putting in basically a 1 mile, 2 miles warm up, and then let's say half mile hard, mile easy, half mile hard, half mile easy, and you're done. So again, getting your body used to pushing at that higher level. Do you usually use a heart rate monitor or power?
Yeah, but I always have a heart rate monitor, but that's basically what I kind of look at right now, just keeping the heart rate monitor at my base heart rate.
Well, heart rate monitor is all I train with also, period. I don't have a power meter, just go all by heart rate.
Do you take a gel or something before the race usually?
Pre-race nutrition, that wasn't what I didn't want to talk about. For pre-race nutrition, it starts the night before. Eat a nice, healthy, normal dinner, whatever's normal for you. Make sure you eat early, like around 4, 5, 6, as early as you possibly can. Eat a light breakfast. For me, that means less than 500 calories. Typically, for me, it's like almonds and fruit and maybe a nutrition bar. Even for an iron distance race, that's very light breakfast. Something simple, basic. Yeah, a huge bowl of oatmeal and a bagel and 3 cups of coffee are not going to be good food. Make sure you're eating at least no sooner than 2 hours from when you're actually going to start the race. And I'll do fluids and electrolyte solution kind of until the race time starts. But especially for this, you want to make sure you're not digesting anything from the start time, because again, digestion takes energy, which is going to slow you down. Plus, you should be pushing as hard as possible, and it'll make you sick if you do have stuff in your stomach. So this is a very good race to make your first race, but you've obviously done a few.
This will be my first race, actually maybe second, but that I'll be, doing it with a lot more thought process, getting ready for it, trying to push myself, instead of just finishing.
Right. As you get further along with your training, you'll start doing less base and more anaerobic, aerobic threshold stuff, which will make you a lot faster, especially in Olympic distance races. So, because your body's not used to, like you said, going above that 145 when you get there. It's kind of like, what's this all about? So, when you start that sharpening, you'll actually go a lot faster. So, not that that's going to help you with Redondo in a couple weeks, but